Sounds like something Gia would probably play. The Alienator. You're probably going to see this on request video in a little while. Not bad, Perry. Our producer is my beautiful wife, the one, the only, Janice George. My director today, in the director's chair, is the amazing Michael Goulding. We have, on Chiron, Jason Shavansky. Is he wearing his eyeshadow today? I haven't checked. And then Perry Cowan, flexing his biceps on audio. What a ham he is. And let's see, we have...
Telephone call for Jeff Bingham.
Jeff is not here today.
Call the operator.
Jeff is not here today. He'll be here tomorrow. Tell the operator, tell him to call back. We have Terry Robbins on the floor. How are you, Terry? We have David Esqueda in Master Control, Dick Warner in Engineering, and Diana Mishika, and bring it up. And out. Well, that's kind of strange, Perry. That's strange. But then you're strange, too, so that kind of works out. Okay. Now, time for my...
I'm sorry, son, but you must have me confused with someone else.
No. I know you, Perry. I know you anywhere. I know the kind of freaky things you do. Do I ever? I wish I could tell them over the air. Now, everybody pay attention, please. It is commentary time. Everybody pay attention. Wally's commentary. Are we ready? Okay. This is very serious now. While the liberals in this country were all hailing Gorbachev as the Prince of Peace and moaning in ecstasy about perestroika and how Gorby was changing things and bringing freedom and democracy to the people of the Soviet Union, while Time magazine was naming Gorbachev Man of the Year, and while Gorby was being awarded the Nobel Peace Prize, I was the one voice in the wilderness saying, don't trust this man. Don't trust him. He's a liar and a cheat and a tyrant. He always has been and he always will be. I was saying that. And I was criticized for saying those things by the libs. Well, I hate to have to rub this in, but I was right. Edward Shevardnadze, Gorbachev's top aide, as you will recall, resigned some time ago, saying Gorbachev was bringing a dictatorship to the Soviet Union. And Shevardnadze was mocked by the left-wingers in this country, etc. Well, my friends, if you've been reading the news or reading the papers or here or watching the news, Gorbachev's dictatorship has arrived and is in full swing. He has cracked down hard on Lithuania and Latvia for reaching out for independence and freedom, the freedom he promised. Gorbachev has now banned all political rallies and demonstrations in Moscow following a massive demonstration against him. Now he says all political demonstrations, all rallies are banned. He has seized control of the Moscow police. And this, my friends, is just the beginning. Gorby, the so-called man of peace, was a fraud, a paper tiger. But he fooled many of the people here, but he never fooled me. It is time to let Gorbachev know that we are on to him. The Cold War is on its way back, and we better be prepared to deal with it and him. I'll be right back. Stay where you are. Get inside so you won't have to stand out there and freeze or get wet. Aren't I a nice person? As long as I'm talking about announcements, Gia DeSantis, the hostess who loves you mostest, I like that. That's not, I just thought that up. From Request Video, which comes on right after this program, she just came dashing into the studio to ask me to announce to you who were planning to come down to see Suicidal Tendencies. I don't believe it. That evidently is the name of a group. Gia wants me to announce to you Suicidal Tendencies will not be on the show tonight, thank the good Lord, and they are going to be rescheduled. So I'm making that announcement. So for those of you who wanted to see Suicidal Tendencies, you cannot see them, so you just have to commit your own suicide. No, I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. But that is what kind of a name is that for a group? Suicidal Tendencies. What kind of message does that send out to America's kids? Anyway, they will not be on today, and I'm happy that they won't.
This has to be
Yes?
probably
Yes?
one of the happiest days of my life.
Mine too, because I didn't want... Hey, Gia, don't even bother to reschedule them. I don't want them down here. They make me sick just thinking about them. All right, now...
Yay!
Thank you. Thank you. There's one person who agrees with me. All right, now let's move ahead here, folks. Going back about 5.5 years on the Hot Seat Show, we had this lunatic Lance Swaggart on the show debating the legalization of marijuana. Here it is. Now, Lance, first of all, that stupid name is good. Lance. Can you believe that? Lance Swaggart. Wait, Lance, first of all, why in the world would you be in favor of a drug that has become very, very harmful? Haven't you heard the president and the first lady? They are out there trying to clean up this country.
That's wonderful, Wally. I'm all for that. I'm all for that.
Well, then how can you be in favor of legalizing marijuana? Now, there is legislation here in the state of California
Yes, sir.
to legalize pot, but if you are in favor of the president cleaning...
It's economic. Wally, everything boils down to economics. First of all, I'd like to say thank you for the pasta salad in the green room. It was good. The economics. What's happening now is marijuana is being lumped in with all the other drugs, your cocaine, your heroin.
Not my heroin, not my cocaine.
All right, well, yeah, I'm using the royal weed. So what's happening is a relatively harmless drug is being lumped in with dangerous drugs. Now, my idea, you legalize marijuana, let R.J. Reynolds produce the stuff, tax the hell out of it. Now, that money goes back into the DEA. You use it to fight cocaine. You use it to fight other kinds of drug abuse. Also, Wally, also...
No, wait a minute. Before I want to answer that.
Okay, ask me a question.
Let me answer.
Sure.
First of all, let me tell you... Hold it, everybody in the audience. Hold it down. Let me tell you right off the bat.
Yeah.
Marijuana is not a harmless little drug.
Wally, yes, it is.
Don't wally me.
Wally.
Now, hold on. Let me give you...
If I interject.
No, I want to interject first.
There are studies. UCLA did a study in 1982 proving there have never been an overdose death of marijuana. There have been overdoses. People die of cigarette cancer. People die of alcoholism. People die of a cocaine addiction.
You see? I thought something was wrong with that guy. When he started his debate, he was all kind of in slow motion. Did you see what dropped out of his pocket? A joint! I was never so shocked in my life. I soon booted his drug buns off of the hot seat set. I'll be right back. I can meet you all in person, okay? In the 714 area code, call right now for your free hot seat tickets. 999
5,000.
999 5000. And the 213 area code is 464
611.
464 6111 and the 213 area code. Call right now. The operator is waiting for your call so you can reserve your free hot seat tickets. Come on down to the studio and be a member of my audience. Remember, the tickets are free, and you call now. If the line is busy, hang up and call back. You'll get through in a few moments. 714 area code 999 5000. The 213 area code 464-6111. Call now. Now, while you're calling, we go back another 5 years or so on the Hot Seat Show. Feminist Ann Walker was debating me on sex education in our public schools, right here. Now, Ann.
Yes, Wally.
Let me say this. You are in favor of sex education in our schools and the distribution of birth control devices to our high school students. Why do you favor that?
Okay, Wally, I want to read you something here.
No, don't read. Just talk to me.
Okay, I want to tell you something because, first of all, sex is something that affects absolutely everybody. Everybody in this room, if there was no sex, there'd be no people, okay? It's a natural thing. Everybody participates at one time or the other. But the misinformation and the guilt and a lot of the serious consequences that come from misinformation and from guilt because people don't know. It used to be what you don't know won't hurt you. Nowadays, what you don't know could kill you, Wally. With venereal disease, with AIDS, with unwanted pregnancies, with children who are brought into this world who aren't wanted, who are raised wrong, who are thrown from pillar to post, who are abused, because people didn't know how to stop them.
Okay, so hey, that's not the teacher's place. Let the parents tell their kids about it. See?
Now that, Wally, I will agree with you. I agree with you. If the parents were well informed themselves, it is absolutely the job of the parents. But most of the parents, as you know, don't know anything more about sex. People in our generation, our parents knew nothing about sex, Wally. They wouldn't even talk to us about sex till we were married. What kind of education do we have?
It's not the job of a high school teacher to be telling kids how to have sex properly. If anything, they should be telling them not to have sex in the first place.
Do you know what the average age of a girl is who has her first sexual encounters? The average age, according to the 1980 study, is 15 years old. 15 years old is when they start high school. If they had proper sex education when they start high school or even at junior high school level, you could avoid a lot of unwanted pregnancies, a lot of very bad experiences, a lot of misinformation.
Do you realize that when in high school, on high school campuses, they're handing out birth control pills?
No, they're not handing them out. You can't come up and say, it's harder to get birth control pills in high school than it is to get drugs, Wally.